Guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the newest Chainsaw Man chapter. It was called Really Good Girl, and it starts with Denji still being taken aback at getting flashed by Lil D or Death Devil. And then Miri-Su starts explaining the plan to basically beat the War Devil. But Denji was too concentrated on Femi. No, on Lil D's bodies, so he didn't really listen. So by the time Miri finishes explaining the plan, Denji is just out of it, and it takes Lil D putting her dress back on to snap Denji back to reality. He just does that thing that we do in class. We say, "Yeah, we got it," without understanding jack. So he just goes into his room. He starts reminiscing on the legendary Super Smooch chapter where he got kissed in a handy. And he also starts thinking about the whole flashing bit by Fami. So he starts thinking out loud. He wonders if it's okay to choke the one-eyed snake in the nurse's office. To which, under the bed, Fumihiko answers him and asks if he wants help. And he's taken aback. He's shocked. He was not expecting that. And Fumihiko starts explaining basically that everything that the Death Devil said is wrong and that we should side with the War Devil. And then he's like, "What? No. The Death Devil was a good person. He got completely brainwashed by the Flashing apparently." And then Fumihiko was like, "No, she's not. She wants us to live in a world of death, which it would be way worse than a world of war." So, Denji is still like, "Nah, she's a good girl though." And Fumihiko starts explaining, "Nah, she's a murderer. She killed my friends multiple times, and even me." And Denji was like, "How did she kill you if she's still here?" And then we got this new bomb drop that Fumihiko has a contract with the STD devil, which basically allows her to clone herself by doing the dirty with anyone. So yeah, basically Denji, he's a little shocked by that, but he still wants to side with death. Until, Fumihiko decides that the only way to get to Denji's brain is through his hormones, and gives him a photograph of her naked, and basically just signs out of a discussion. And Denji, and the chapter ends with Denji thinking to himself, "Huh, she is a good girl," which is just another one of the tragic moments of Denji, of poor Denji's deprivation shining through and controlling him more than he controls his urges, which is pretty sad. And so next chapter we're probably gonna get more dialogue. I don't think we're gonna get an action-based chapter in a long time. It's still like setting up, but I'm telling you, the payoff is gonna be huge. All right, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave a like and comments, and see you later.